Exercise number 1, lateral 4 toes down, big toe up. Exercise 2, big toe down, lateral 4 toes up. Try to stay over the middle of your heel and not let your foot fall inwards towards the center. So over the top and back down. So you can go between these two. So big toe up, lateral 4 toes up, big toe down, lateral 4 toes down, big toe up, big toe down, lateral 4 toes up. Staying in the center of your heel, not letting your knee windshield wiper or your foot drop in and out. If you can't do that, you're having a difficult time lifting your big toe up. One thing you can do is you can tap your toe, kind of tell it to wake up. Come on, buddy. There you go. If you still can't get it to come up, you can lift that big toe up and try to hold the other 4 toes down. See if you can hold it there. If this is still difficult for you, just keep working on it. We'll get better over time. Same thing goes with the other one here. So I can hold my big toe down and try to lift my lateral 4 toes up and pin my knee so it doesn't fall inwards. Or I can kind of tap and give myself some information into this area here to wake up those toes and get the lateral 4 toes to come up while my big toe stays down. Okay. Which you might notice you'll feel maybe some burning or some tension, especially in the arch of your foot here. That's good. Basically, we're starting to create, if you think you have a flat foot, which most people don't, which is really overrated, lift your big toe up and you'll see your arch raise. If that happens, that means you don't really have a flat foot. You have like a static flat foot. So a dynamic position here with my big toe coming up and my arch raises up lets you know that I have a intact arch, or windlass mechanism is what it's really called. So if you can do the big toe up, lateral 4 toes up, the next exercise we're going to try to do is try to squeeze your toes together. So if I squeeze together against the ground, you see my toes kind of come together there, pulling them together, pull them together. Again, try to keep your heel right in the center without windshield wipering back and forth. If this is difficult, I can give myself some feedback, like putting a pen or something in between my toes. If I put a pen in between my toes, I squeeze. That gives me a little information about basically a target for where I'm supposed to squeeze. That's the last exercise here is the toe splay. So from here, I'm going to lift my toes up, all 5 toes up. I'm going to try to put them down individually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the angle here, I'm going to lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be difficult. You should feel like you're straining to kind of do this the first couple times. And then you can go the other way too. So lateral toe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go back and forth. So those are the foot exercises. Obviously, big picture things. We're trying to use our feet to get active in the bottom of the squat, or really any time our feet are on the ground. We want to create that splay and that dial in the ground so that we create an arch, or we get our feet active into a position so we can use the ground to create ground reaction force to move off of. So if I'm in the bottom of the squat and I kind of think about splaying my toes and trying to spread the floor with my feet, I get active feet. You can kind of see my foot musculature get active. It's a good sign that I'm going to be centrating up the chain into my knees, into my hips, and elsewhere by using a distal input, meaning the ground in my feet, to centrate my knees, my hips, and everything else up the chain.